friends, and welcome to today's video. I don't have any makeup on right now because we are going to be testing a mask product. I received this in my last Ipsy, February Ipsy, and this is the KNC Beauty All Natural Retinol Infused Eye Mask. I'm going to talk a little bit about the company. I have reviewed one of their other products before, and I will put the link to that review down below. I'm going to tell you about this product, I am going to use it, and then tell you what I think of it at the end. And for all of that, there are going to be timestamps in the description bar down below. I feel like this is a good thing for me to use this week. I'm doing midterms this week, and so I'm sort of doing a lot of studying, ratting around the house a bit, not getting out too much, maybe not the best sleep. So some eye masks might be a good thing. Also, it's just super cold out still. Spring can come anytime now. And I do find that my eyes tend to get dry here, and just my skin overall, because it's so cold, does tend to get dry. So we're gonna get into using these. I don't know if I keep wanting to call it KFC Beauty. I don't know if KNC Beauty has updated their branding since the last time I reviewed them. I don't remember them being so sort of like winky, kind of catering towards younger people on social media, that kind of thing, but that really does seem to be where they are focused. So there's a real vibe to their website and the way that they speak and the way that they communicate. I'm not necessarily their target market, but I do appreciate when a brand has sort of a thing they're going for and they're very consistent about it. So I'll tell you first about the company and what KNC Beauty stands for. So they talk about the story behind the mask, and KNC stands for Kristen Noel Crawley, who is the founder of KNC Beauty. Kristen Noel Crawley was strolling through Don Quixote in Tokyo when bam, love at first sight. A wall of lip mask caught her eye, and she became obsessed with the idea of perfect kissable lips. When she discovered there were no natural lip masks on the market, the solution was obvious. She had to create her own. 2 years and countless trials later, Kristen created the first all-natural collagen-infused lip mask that now sits on the lips of Hollywood royalty and has everyone saying, "My mask, please." So, this company only has two products. The lip mask, which is their original product, which is why a lot of this is focused on lips. And then their second product is the eye mask that we're going to test today. They do have some testimonials and things on their website. One is a celebrity makeup artist, one is a style editor, and the other testimonial is Kim Kardashian West. I sort of feel like Kim Kardashian doesn't give you a testimonial or promote anything without being paid for it. So I don't know how much stock I put in that. Apparently there's also an article about, it being Kylie Jenner's one of her favorite masks. Again, when it comes to certain media personalities, I don't necessarily trust they're not just being paid to promote, but there are really good ingredients in here. So let's talk about the product itself. So when you buy these, you're either going to buy them in a pack of 5 or a pack of 10, and in US dollars, it's $25 if you buy $5 per mask, or $40 if you buy 10, $4 per mask. So they are pretty reasonable, sort of out there in the marketplace of masks. In describing the mask, they say, "Hey babe, wake up, my little pretty, because your new retinol-infused KNC eye mask will give you those fresh, hydrated, smooth, depuffed, bright eyes that are gram and glam ready. And it'll do all that without the chemicals. With retinol to refine texture and stimulate blood flow, and aloe to soothe and reduce redness, it's all natural all day. Basically, your KNC eye mask is like 8 hours of beauty sleep for your eyes. Give your eye mask 15 to 20 minutes, which is interesting because on the package it says 10, little bit of inconsistency there, and it'll give you twinkle all day, flirt all night eyes. Before masking, make sure your eye area is clean and dry. Now put your mask on. Use up to 20 minutes 2 to 3 times a week. That would get expensive really fast. After 20 minutes, remove your mask, massage any remaining essence into your eye area, wink at yourself in the mirror, and flutter all day. The ingredients in here. So as I said, there are good ingredients in this. Your first couple ingredients are aqua and glycerin, but then you have collagen, aloe, grapeseed oil, licorice root extract, rose flower oil, rosemary extract, retinol, gold, hyaluronic acid, And then a few, well, one, I'm going to try to pronounce this, caprihydroxymic acid, which is naturally derived from coconut. So there are some things in here that will make the mask actually work, and then there are some things in here that are really good. So hyaluronic acid, always really good for your skin. It basically attracts moisture from the environment into your skin. There's mixed things out there about gold, whether it really does anything. It definitely doesn't do anything bad for your skin, but whether it can actually be absorbed or not is kind of up for debate. But there's no alcohol in here. There's nothing that you need to be concerned about. So even if all these sort of wink and nod kind of things aren't really my bag, if it's a good product, it's a good product. You know, they even do silly little things like giving a text conversation between two people who use the product about like, oh, how are you looking so fresh from last night? Well, I had a coffee and did an eye mask. So they definitely have a very specific branding, and hey, more power to them. So now that we've talked about the product, let's get this on my eyes. If this is anything like the eye mask, it's going, or the lip mask, I should say, it's going to be very, it almost feels like gelatin, like really stiff gelatin. So let me get this open. Okay, these are actually shaped like stars and shooting stars. This will be interesting. I guess the star part goes towards the outside of your eyes. Let me just look at their picture and double check that. Yes, okay. I'll get that up good and close to my eye. I don't mind there being that extra bit there, but it does feel like I am now moisturizing my temple. Shooting stars on my face. They're feeling a little cooling and honestly a little tingly right now. I think I'm going to split the difference and keep these on for about 15 minutes, so I'm going to go do that and then I'll be back when my timer goes off. I am back. I've had these on for 15 minutes. I have some thoughts, but first, I'm going to take them off. And as they say to do, tap the, there's actually not really any residue there. Let's do a zoom in and look at what my under eyes look like. Now, I wouldn't have said that my eyes look particularly puffy to begin with, but it does look like there's no puffiness going on, and they are looking pretty smooth, which is nice. There's very little serum there. Like right now, there's only the tiniest bit of tackiness, so there's definitely not anything to tap in around my eye area. Let me tell you a few things that I noticed about this mask. So first of all, you're not going to be able to do anything else while you're wearing this mask. If you see that messed up a little bit there, it's because basically I just need to lie back with my head on a pillow while it was on. Some eye masks can be almost like those face mask kind of materials, and they sort of cling to your under eyes. These are a heavier, like jelly kind of feel to them, and they don't adhere as much. I mean, maybe they do a better job. It doesn't feel like they're going to really adhere to you, but it does appear, I mean, I was shaking that, but they don't stick as well as some things do. So if you are going to be using these, plan to lay back while you're using them. You're not going to be able to do much around the house. These tingle to the point of kind of burning, like nothing that I was worried about, but you definitely feel like there's some tingling, tightening action going on there. Even though it has hyaluronic acid in it, I don't feel like my eyes are super moisturized. As I said, like it doesn't feel like that moisture when you take them away, but it does feel smooth and depuffed. If you are super sensitive, you may not like that tingling, burning kind of feeling. So for me, I don't see these as a ongoing skincare product. Like this isn't something that I would use 3 times a week to make sure that my under eyes were nice and moisturized, but I do think they do what they claim to, which is if you wake up and your eyes are puffy, if you didn't have much sleep, if you ate too much salt, if you have been crying and your eyes are puffy, I think the depuffing that it does is really where this is going to shine. So if you have some of these on hand, or if you want sort of a depuffing kind of eye mask, you know, having these to be able to use when you are just having a rough kind of morning or day and you want to do something before you go out, I think that is where they really shine. So in conclusion, be prepared to lie down the whole time you're using the mask. It's not necessarily super moisturizing, but it definitely depuffs and smooths and will probably make you look more awake than you were when you first put it on. The shooting star thing is a little funny, but I actually did feel that these masks could get up and close to my eyes much more than some other eye masks I have tried. And the star thing, although it was more on my temple, you know, I did say that this part of my eye gets dry, and so it did feel like it was right where I wanted it to be, which was quite nice. So let me know if you have tried these before, or if you have some amazing eye masks that you love. Leave all of that in the comments down below. I do try to respond to every comment that I get. Thanks so much for watching this video, you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye!